MeteoMark Weather Show. Let's get into some viewer sent in photos here. Robert Jason Stone from the Ohio area, the Van Wert, Ohio. This is looking back towards Van Wert, Ohio on the way to this storm was basically coming from the west, and as you can see here, the sun was setting at the same time that this thunderstorm complex was bearing down here on Robert as he was out on the highway, it looks like here. And as you can see, this was associated with that severe weather outbreak. It occurred across Ohio and Pennsylvania on July 27th, 2014 here. So very, very nice capture of this beautiful sunset along with some very ominous clouds, cold air funnels, hail, lots of lightning, and some high winds with this thunderstorm complex. Thank you, Robert, for capturing this big storm system that was moving through portions of Indiana, Ohio, and Pennsylvania basically on July 27th. So very nice to say the least, and very beautiful, but very ominous too. Let's take a look at Lucas D from Linden, Texas. Also Courtney, some of her photos are mixed in here. You can see some very nice, good shots here, some cumulus clouds, but we also get to a nice blue jay. Looks like a very nice blue jay here across the Linden area. And of course we get to a nice blue sky with the moon here across Linden. And then of course we get to portions of a very interesting photo here. It almost looks like fog moving into the photo here across Linden, and it looks like a very nice lighting for a good photo capture, the essence of nature across Linden, Texas. So thank you, Courtney and Lucas, for sending those photos in, and also Robert for your photos up in the Van Wert, Ohio area heading towards Indiana. So very nice. Let's get into those precipitation amounts. The tropics are heating up, and I did put, I am going to put basically updates out on the system that's currently trying to develop out in the Atlantic. But in the meantime, let's take it stateside here, keep things nice and organized here. Basically across the east here, we're going to be dealing with kind of like a trough of low pressure slash stationary front scenario across the East Coast this week. So it will remain kind of unsettled, but it's not going to be like a wintertime nor'easter scenario. Here across the southern states, especially Texas, Oklahoma, we'll be dealing with quite a bit of rain here in the southern plains from Dallas, Linden over to Oklahoma City. So watch out for that the next several days through the weekend. Let's take a look at those surface maps. If we look at the surface maps across the northeastern United States here for your Wednesday, we've got that front hanging up along the coast. That's going to be the theme the next several days. And as you can see, ripples of low pressure will ride up along this front and produce some scattered showers, even back across the lakes here. There will be a trough and a low pressure system back here as well that could pinwheel basically all areas. Many areas across the northeast here seeing a 30 to 40% chance of afternoon shower or thunderstorm. And it will be mainly afternoon because that's when the daytime heating takes effect on the land, and then you get the rising air across the area. Thursday, we'll look at this. Thursday will be our best day across the northeast, exception here, northeastern New England heading on into New Brunswick. We'll still be dealing with scattered showers, maybe a rumble of thunder. But here across New York, Pennsylvania, from Harrisburg, Binghamton, Rochester, Syracuse, over to maybe as far west as Cleveland here, we're looking okay, to say the least. So get out there and enjoy it. Temperatures warming into mainly the mid to high 70s, some areas approaching the low 80s. And then we head on into Friday, the last day of the work week. We start to pinwheel in another trough here across the lakes, associated low pressure. And if you look, we're starting to back that system up to the coastline here. It's backing up and it's starting to really stall. And basically what we're going to see is continued areas of low pressure riding along the stationary front of the mid-Atlantic and northeast here. So we're going to continue to watch for that. That will be the theme going into the weekend, unfortunately. So we're going to be dealing with spritzels of rain showers and some thunder showers across the northeast. At this point, it doesn't look like an all-day washout each day, but every day in the afternoon, you'll see those chances of showers and thunderstorms. That's going to do it here at MeteoMark. Don't forget to like me on Facebook at MeteoMark, subscribe to me on YouTube at MeteoMark.com. Here's a 5-day outlook from Binghamton to Scranton, Susquehanna region of upstate New York, northeast Pennsylvania. Look at this. We're heading right into basically the mid to latter portion of the weekend here. As I said, we're going to be dealing with maybe 30-40% chance of a shower or thunderstorm between 2 and 8 p.m. on Wednesday. Warming up to the mid to high 70s. Thursday will be your nicest day, so get out there and enjoy it. Warming up close to 77, 80, somewhere in there. Then we head towards Friday and the weekend. Unfortunately, we're looking at that 20 to 40% chance of a shower or thunderstorm each day, mainly between those hours of 2 p.m. and 8 p.m. Heading on into the weekend, maybe lesser amounts on Sunday, Saturday, more so prevalent. Sunday, we may get a break out of this, so get out there and enjoy the midsummer weather. That's going to do it here at MeteoMark.